Hello guys, today we're going to show how do you put elastic in the back of the pants while you have a nice clean look in the front. So today you probably want to get your elastic band that you're going to use. You can use a thin one or you can use a wide one. And then I'm going to use the fabric here. So you're going to measure your waist, okay? So I'm going to take this elastic and use that as a guide. So let's see here. Okay. So now I'm going to cut the fabric. And just give it enough room where you have enough space for stitching, okay? You don't want to waste fabric, so make sure you do your measurements, okay? So you can either, I'm making this for me, so I'm just going to measure it here and here and then cut it. Because this is the front, right? So this is going to be the front of the band, and now you got to continue cutting for the back. When you're cutting the back, make sure that you have enough space where the person can get in the pants, in the pair of pants. So this is the front. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the front here and make sure I leave enough here, maybe like, let me see, measure this, maybe like 8 inches, 8 inches more than the original measurement for the front. Let's just cut it. Alright. So if you look carefully, look what I did. This is going to be the front where it's going to be flat, and this is where the elastic is going to go. Okay? So now we are just going to sew the band. Here we go. We got to sew the band. Okay. And then we're going to sew this together. And if you notice, the back is a lot bigger than the front, right? So now what we're going to do is just fold it here, like this. And you have two options. You can close this all the way around, and then you can feed the elastic in there later. Let me show you this. So we're going to sew this all the way around, a top stitch all the way around. And remember, we got to feed the elastic in it, so don't close it all the way. So. So I have a fat band, so I'm going to leave enough space so I can put the band in there. Okay. So this is the front and this is the back. The back is usually it has more fabric for you to put the elastic. Okay. So what I'm going to do with the elastic, I'm going to take the elastic here, and then I'm going to cut it with enough where it could stretch all the way to the, you're going to cut it and stretch it as far as you can go, where it would reach the back. But another way to do it also is you can just take it and just cut it where you have this much space, because you know it's going to stretch that far. Okay, so you're going to do this and just cut it right here. So now I'm going to feed it into this, and make sure you have your pins so you can place it. So I'm going to feed it in here. Make sure it's the back. So this is the front. Okay, the back. So we're going to feed it this way. This is the back. Let's just get a big pin like this. Yeah, this sometimes take a while, huh? Okay, so we're going to feed it through. Make sure the elastic don't go all the way in, so be careful when you do this. So you want to make sure you have control of the elastic. Okay. So remember where the two seams met? You're going to want to take the elastic and keep it there so you can pin it. Okay, now that you know it's right there by where the seam is, this was crazy. I should have taken the, had space here where the seam was, but that's fine. So right where the seam is, where the front meets the back, you're going to just do a top stitch right here to stabilize the elastic. Right where the seam is, you're going to do a top stitch. Make sure you go over it several times because you want to make sure that it's stable. see, I cut the elastic too big. So now I'm just gonna cut it. You see? So here's the seam. Once again, here's the seam. We're gonna go right here and go over it and sew it. Remember to go over it several times, okay? So it's stable. I'm just doing it once because it's just a demonstration. And that's it. You see, I didn't go over it 7 times, so now the elastic is inside the pant. But you get the idea. Okay, and then after you do that, then you take your pants or your skirt and you sew all the way around. And that's it. Hopefully you guys learned something. All right.